Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Witches of the Moon. As you already know, this topic, in case you don't know, my name is Dia, aka ORI'S OASIS of ORI'S This week's topic is unusual magical tools. And honestly, I had a hard time with this topic, mainly because I don't see any tool that one uses as unusual. Now, for me, it can be if you're in a specific tradition, then, for example, like Wicca, then maybe throwing bones or cowrie shells or coconuts for divination, that may be unusual according to your tradition. But if you're in another tradition, it's not unusual to them, it's normal. So, I don't really see anything as particularly unusual. It to me, it's just all according to how you do your particular magic and what's normal for you or unusual for you. So it's like an individual purpose or cultural or traditional, maybe unusual thing, depending on what culture or tradition that you're in. So, with that being said, I guess some of the things that, and again, I really don't consider anything unusual. I think everything is magical. You can use anything and everything for magic, from makeup to the way you wear your clothes, to your cologne, to your shoes, to your food, to hanging pictures and paintings on the wall, to incense, to painting a picture, to painting your toenails, to just playing a video game. Um, I guess that's a good one. What one thing, one of the reasons why I like The Sims is because I get to plan out and build my house, and that's one of the things I normally use The Sims for. Is I used to build my ideal house in it, and I will also build up my bank account to a certain point, and I will focus on that bank account. So I guess that would be considered unusual using a video game as far as a visual focal point. Um, but for me, it was kind of normal because when The Sims first came out, I totally latched onto it, and that was my focus. That was my goal, and pretty much how I dressed my doll or your Sim was. Well, at the first time it was kind of crappy, so I dressed it close enough. At the time, I didn't have locks, but I dressed it close enough to what I wanted to look like. And then over time, the graphics got better, and pretty much I have the dogs, which I forgot in the game I had two dogs. I didn't even want two dogs, but I forgot in the game I had two dogs. Um, I have pretty much like how I made it out in the game. And even from time to time, I do still go back and play it, but that's just like for a little, focus of visualization when I start to feel like, oh, maybe this ain't for me. Like on certain thing I'm working for, I'll go and work it out in the game or something. So, and one of the things I also did was I would go in the game and I would just talk to different people, and in my mind I would envision a conversation, me giving these people readings, these people coming up to me and getting readings, and it actually did, in the grand scheme of things, bring more business to me. So I guess that could be considered an unusual tool. But then again, like because I'm very eclectic, like I have certain things I stick to, but for the most part, I'm very eclectic. I'll use anything and everything. It's not unusual to me because, like I said, you can use anything and everything as a magical tool. So really, it's just a matter of what's going out of your norm, and what's different from the path that you're on. And I honestly suggest that people embrace what they consider unusual, something that's different. It kind of sparks something new in you. It gets your creative juices going. It makes your brain think in a certain way. Whenever your brain can see possibilities, whether it's a possibility you want or not, when your brain starts to see more possibilities, it's not so closed minded, and it'll start to open up to the possibilities of the things that you want and how to actually get them. So, on that side of things, if something seems unusual to you, I would suggest you don't really have to work with it, but I would suggest at least learning it and understanding how it works and how it works for other people because, again, it just gets those juices flowing, to get those synapses connected in your brain, and it'll help you out. So, yeah, I suggest doing that. So, with that, I am going to go. I'm sorry this video is short. I said I'm going to try to do longer videos this season, but it's really not too much for me to say on this particular topic other than to sum it up. It's everything's magical. You can use anything and everything. Um, you can use dolls, you can use Legos, you can use so much. And kind of think about it, my sons play with Legos a lot, And half of the stuff they were building Legos, they kind of now have. So, yeah. But you can use everything, and I would suggest, if you don't feel comfortable using it, then at least look at it and see the possibilities, and it'll open up or may spark an idea in your brain of stuff that you can use. All right? So tell me some of the unusual tools you guys use, or if y'all like the idea of using video games and Legos and things like that to help visualization and focal points and things like that. Let me know about that and let me know what y'all do. And I will see y'all next week. Don't forget to watch everybody's videos and comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget about the Facebook page. Peace.